So one of the common reasons that I see a lot of businesses struggling with their marketing is because they don't fully grasp the concept of a sales funnel. Now, this diagram here really represents a basic sales funnel. Now, all a sales funnel actually is a process that people go through before making a purchase from you. Okay, so the first level of that process is going to be the awareness level. So this is really just people becoming aware of you. Okay, so when people become aware of you, the question is, what have you got going on at this level that is going to engage them? So, explain having videos that explain, problems that your brand or business solves, tips and stuff for people, things that are going to eventually drive people to become interested, moving them on to the next phase. It's a very important part of this, is everything that you've got going on at each one of these levels needs to be able to drive as many people as possible into this next phase. Okay, so once people become aware of you, what kind of content have you got out there? What kind of things are you doing to drive interest in your brand? Now, when people become interested in your brand, perhaps you've got another layer of things going on here. So you might have, this might be where you've got things like free downloads, or what's known as lead magnets, things that people can get for free in exchange for their contact information, for example. Okay, and then the question is, then once people start digesting your content, or seeing stuff from you at the interest phase, then how are you driving them to move to the next phase, which is the decision phase? So the decision phase is where someone's actually going to decide whether or not they are actually going to spend money and purchase something from you. And then, of course, the question is then, what are you doing to influence the decision so that it works out in your favour, i.e. making a sale? How are you upping the odds of you making that sale? What are you doing? What are you offering to make sure that people are actually, buying as many things as possible from you? So each one of these levels, the reason it's shaped like a funnel is because each one of these levels, not everyone from the current level is going to move on to the next level. You're going to lose a percentage of people, and it's important to understand, right, what percentage of people are moving from awareness to interest, what percentage of people are moving from interest to decision, and then onwards to a sale. If we can start to understand that, then we can work out ways that we can improve the way that we actually move people onto that next level. So, let's say that awareness, only 50% are moving on to interest. Well, maybe we need to do a little bit more education in the awareness phase and make people a little bit more excited about the stuff that we're doing, so that more people become interested. If we can start to understand these numbers, marketing then becomes very, very easy. What a lot of businesses do is they just plug ads straight into here. So, either that would be sending out cold emails saying, do you want to buy, my marketing software that I've got, or perhaps running an ad on Facebook saying, like, buy this, it's on sale now. That's just not going to work in this day and age. People need to be guided through a process like a sales funnel before they're going to make a decision to buy. Now, does that mean people aren't just going to come along, find you, and make a purchase? No, absolutely not. But even then, it just means they're just going to move through this process very, very quickly. Okay, so they've still got to become aware of you to buy from you. They've still got to be interested, and they've still got to make a decision. That might happen faster, but they're still going through this process. It's a really, really important, fundamental thing to understand. What are you doing at each one of these levels with your marketing, with your content, and then how are you effectively moving people through this journey so that you can get as many sales as possible?